Good morning. How we doing? That's exactly it, Conferio. So, like, exactly. Like, we've had, like, light rain the last couple days, and it's like, does this it? Does that mean fall is almost here? We almost doing it? You're so hello, Norman, Painted So, you're bright. How we all doing today? We've also got, I know Scott is here. Alex, hello. We've got Ravenlord Sly. Hello. We've got Fireforge, hello. How we all doing today? We are doing an extra Wednesday stream because holiday. It felt weird only having one stream this week, but I'm going to take it to get a color scheme figured out for my new Lumineth. So I did some airbrushing yesterday to get all of our oranges, but we got to bring in our blues. So that's the plan today. That's blues, and then they also have some accents of red. And I think I pulled it up on my phone so you guys can see the artwork I'm working off of is this right here. So that's the plan today. That's what we got. Jesse, welcome in. C. Decker, hello. How we doing? Your appropriate color scheme here for the fall. Oh, that's true. Autumn fall season. I didn't even plan that. I was just like, ooh, orange. And that was all the planning I did for my Lumina. That's all I needed. What are you guys up to? Almost here. It looks like the weather forecast of nearly 30-degree temps for the rest of the week. We get the, oh, Ravenlord. Here in Texas, we get, like, a couple of false falls. So what happens is it'll rain for a bit, and it'll dip, and then we go back up. And then it'll rain a bit and dip, and we just kind of ride the roller coaster until about November, and then it stays further down. Alive and Madness, thank you so much for that sub for 54 months. New fodder for the great cannons. What am I gonna do with you? How are you today? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How we doing? I'm gonna start with our lighter color. I think we're gonna glaze the darker color in. And I kind of want to take the leader boy and get him worked up as like our test. And then if we like it on him, we'll put it on the rest of them. I think is the plan. I think that's the plan. I just finished my climbing trip. I'm so sore in the airport waiting to go to my work trip. Oh my gosh, back-to-back trips here. I hope everything goes well, Jazzy. Butts, welcome in. How are you? Dawn of the last day of Mini Butts summer vacation. Let's go. Do you guys have anything planned for it? Or is it just getting things prepped? Thank you for the lurk, Sly. Hope work goes well. Or gets better, I guess. I'm doing all right. I'm really sore from my workouts this last week or so. I've been trying to go kind of hard, and it's catching up to me. I hurt. I hurt. What about you guys? How we doing today? The orange looks nice. Thank you. I tried a couple different ways. I think I've settled on start with the main color, which is this light orange. Then up to our yellow, and then down to a darker orange. So I played with it a couple different ways because I really wanted to use the white to keep it really bright. And I think that's what I've kind of settled on. The other thing, we have the blue to figure out, and then they also have like a really warm gold. So we're going to figure that out today too. But that's the plan. But thank you, I appreciate it. I'm really excited for these guys. Really excited to just dive in. Just happy to be staying in the 80s, Fireforge. I'll take the 80s, yeah. What have you been up to? Norman says, I'm going to grab the new Peracroll set soon. They're so vibrant. Let's go. I ache and blame work, though. I'm sorry that you are also aching today. Hopefully feeling better here soon. Yeah, I have that, like, after leg day when you're, like, trying to just, like, sit down in your chair and that hurts. I've got that today. So I think it's a rest day today. While I heal up here. I was trying to keep working out until my tattoo on Friday, and I'm not gonna make it. But since we dropped off her school supplies yesterday, her friend's coming over this afternoon. I'm trying to work. Gotcha. Welcome back, Alex. How you doing? Bees, hello. I did the thing. What was the thing? I'm trying to remember if you mentioned something. What did we do? Business, I think I re-hurt my shoulder a third time. I really gotta let this thing heal. Climbing is really cool. Lexington, Kentucky airport is so tiny. Yeah, I would imagine, I feel like shoulder would be kind of like back, right? Where it just takes a lot longer than maybe you think to heal, and you really shouldn't be on it at all until then. I feel like shoulder would be in that category. Oh, you got Space Marines 2 pre-ordered? Nice. Nice. Remember, that T-minus 7 days for tattoo. There are 3 of us right now waiting for tattoo day. It's Ravenlords is, I think, in 2 weeks. Mine's Friday, and you're in a week. We're all just waiting to get stabbed. My menace says, I was sore for 2 days after Sunday workout with my buddy. Started teaching me some Krav Maga, and Callie hard on the arms. Yeah, I can imagine. Especially if you're not used to like some of those movements and things. I would imagine. That's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy those. Salamander, hello, how are you today? Listen back to my episode recorded last week for Vampire the Masquerade. Let's go. We were talking about that yesterday. I asked if people had like Halloween traditions. Some people were playing one-shots and things. One-shots are great for like holidays. I still want to make... I don't want to say make. I still want my mom to try D&D one holiday. Like we just do a one-shot over Christmas. I think that would be fun. Maybe I just start putting it together and then she can't like get out of it. Maybe I just start now and like, all right. We're done opening presents. It's time for D&D now. And the rest of us just sit down and she has to come join us. Riot, hello. My sense of time scooped up. I thought it was Thursday. Holiday weeks are weird like that. How are you today? It says, I let it heal enough to go on this trip. Now it's not great. And then I slept on it funny. Taking a bunch of Advil right now. Yeah, I think they just take way longer to heal than maybe you think initially. And that's tough. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some of the red blocked out so we can get the full kind of full feel. Because of the date I'm getting mine, the manager wants me to change when it's being done. It's the 11th. I told him no because I'm not superstitious. Oh, is the, like 11 a bad number? Oh, well, hope your week's good so far. So far, so good here. Yeah. It was nice getting long weekend and kind of getting back to things today. Glad it's going well for you as well. Just drop it on her. Yep, we're playing D&D now. Nikki presents the adventure Liberation of the North Pole. I think if I made her like a cool ranger character that she could just, you know, where all she has to do is roll the dice. I think she'd enjoy it more than she thinks. She likes more like fantasy than she lets on, you know. She likes to watch all that stuff. She'll read the books. Oh, these are gonna look cool. It's a lot to paint though. I'm trying to keep... I think that was kind of my adventure with the airbrushing, was trying to find the fastest, easiest way to get the real bright orange I wanted. To make it just real consistent and real easy. I think we got there. It's just a matter of which layer did I want to do everything. Obviously, this guy's like the leader, so they still have a fair amount of stuff on them, but he's got a little extra. How's the 11th of September? Oh, of September, I see. I mean, I feel like that's extra superstitious, if I'm honest. I don't know of anyone here that does, like, avoids it. Like, it's a sad day here, but it's not, you know. I don't know that anyone avoids it. Mini Butts and Friend are already planning their Halloween costumes, the Descendants, very nice. Play me new, Buckaman, how are you? Are you a fan of the Lumineth range? The guys with the massive horns kind of turn me off. It strays a bit too far from the classic elf look. I think they're fun in like a Warhammer-y way. Welcome in. Aw, thank you so much for that raid. Loopy Plus, welcome on in, raiders. We are trying to get my color scheme figured out for my new Lumineth army. So you join as we're just getting started. Here is kind of the swatches that I've done. So the blue right now is very bright because of this one. We're going to bring this one in just a little bit. But that's what we're doing today, is we're just testing out a color scheme. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, Sarah, welcome in. How are you? Fappy85, welcome in. Solemn, hello. How we doing? Dear Grizzlin, hello. How we doing? Love the warm gradients. Thank you. I picked up some Vallejo paints, and I was just having fun playing with those yesterday. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Tell me all the thing. We crave food and enjoy paint fumes. Perfect. We do the same here. You guys have come to the right spot. I've been working on, yesterday we were working on some 40k, so I had some Terminators. I got Lumineth today. The other thing I've been working on is some Monster Hunter. I don't know if you guys are Monster Hunter fans, but I have the board game that I kickstarted. So here is the Great Jagras, waiting for his base. Well, yeah, that's some of what we got here. What are you guys working on? What do we got? I was trying to finish my rats. I was trying so hard not to spend so much time on, but that plan never works out. Yeah, especially if it's something you're enjoying, right? It's so hard to just be like, okay, next thing. I understand that. Are you going to be picking up some new rats? I think I'm going to pick up the big boy, Physic. The, like, new Vermin-lord type dude. Raiders, we picking up any new Skaven? I love Monster Hunter. My friend and I just finished the expansion for Rise, and it was so much fun. I'm looking so forward to Wilds. If Loopy ever lets us drink the paint water, there'll be fumes after. Fumes all the way down. Here, says, I'm working on what I've got for my September challenge. My King Tiger, let's go. Weasel, welcome in. How are you? Did y'all see the Beetlejuice mozzarella stick grilled cheese from Denny's? Speaking of food, I did not. I'm trying to think where I would see a Denny's ad. I don't think I've seen anything from Denny's in a long time. Didn't realize how big the rat is. He's huge. If the pricing I got's correct, I think he was $160 too. So like, I think that's all I can afford of this batch. But he's huge. So if I'm able to get one from the game store, we will have him on here. But he's a big ratty. Big ratty. Got this Gaventide bunch. I think they'll do for me for now. There's a lot of backlog I need to trek through. I understand that. I did a bunch of my rats when Skaventide dropped, so same thing. And it's just like, okay, well, this was fun, but I'm ready for something else. I'm ready for bright orange elves. We are doing Monsters and Machines again, yep. I'm tempted to put this Warhammer Space Marine 2 stream up on part of my screen, but I don't want any spoilers. The struggle is real. Yeah, duh. I would say avoid it. If you're wanting to play it, I would avoid that. I think it is because I think they and then like the streamers that have some early access are all getting it here soon. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, chat, just a heads up. It's gonna be a lot of it on Twitch here. I think starting today. Gonna be a lot. I saw it somewhere on social media. I'm not casually browsing the Denny's website or anything. You're just on there every day. I know. Arlington and I used to have one of the retro shiny stainless steel Denny's a few years back. I remember seeing one of them. Bright orange is perfect. Usually my stuff ends up bright purple or pink or both. There just needs to be more bright colors in Warhammer. Just across the board. I'm here for the bright colors. Is the big rat the size of a knight? I wonder how long till someone puts Imperial Knight armor on it. I don't think I've seen a comparison next to it, but he's a large boy. Large boy. I think the early access begins tomorrow. Steam says day 1 until early access. Okay. I thought it was Friday for some reason in my head, so. But yeah, if you guys are wanting to avoid spoilers, heads up, you're gonna see a lot more of it on Twitch here. Very soon. We will be playing, sorry, go back to Space Marine 2. We will be playing on Tuesday. I didn't pay for the early access stuff. And obviously, like, we're going to be playing with some of my mods. So Broso here in chat and Exalted. I wanted to give time for us to get it downloaded and set up. So we're going to be playing on Tuesday. So we'll be late. But that's okay. If you guys want to watch us play it, that'll be on Tuesday. They're doing sandwiches with mozzarella sticks. Maybe I need to be there more often. Let's see. Big rats on a 130 mil round. Slightly larger than current Vermin-lords on a 120 by 92 oval. Pretty nuts. Oh, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Dr. Fisker, welcome in. I saw your work on the False Knight. Love your subtle lighting work. It's really impressive. Thank you so much. He was a blast to paint. If you guys want to see False Knight. I'm going to show him off one more time here before I send him over to Comet Lord. But here he is. A reminder that this Kickstarter is now live. If you saw him last week and you liked him and you liked the other creepy minis to bring to D&D 5th Ed. There is the link. It launched yesterday. So make sure you check that out. But here is, here is the False Knight. But thank you. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Enjoyed the heck out of it. I think the other one I want to do is the, like, werewolf guy with the giant sword. That's the other one I'd like to paint. Uncanny Jim Jams, welcome in! Sorry. Sunburst Autumn Scheme looks great, thank you. So this is what we got so far. I need to bring in this darker blue to kind of do the rest of right now it's looking very just gray. But that last little touch of blue is what I'm excited for. How are you? Welcome on in. A lot more purple up close looks cool. Yeah, it was fun bringing in some of the, since he's, like, made of flesh and stuff, bringing in the red and the purple was really fun. But thank you, I appreciate that. Is there anything you're working on? What projects have we got, chat? I know a lot of people mentioned we're doing a challenge in our Discord for Monsters and Machines, if anyone would like to come join us. I was working on my Fire Prism yesterday for that. Today, I need to finish the Inner Circle companions for the Purple Marines we've been working on. Try and decide if I film the August challenge today. Well, hello, you're awake! How the heck are you? Thanks, Scourge Panda, for the sub gift. Hey, watch your mouth, young lady. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. How are you? I figured you were crashing. How's it going? Welcome in. Here's my new color scheme, Will. We have bright orange. I see gray and pale blue colors like that. I always think, ooh, enamel white armor. Is a humanoid scarecrow mini considered a monster? Not really. I would no. No, save that for the October one, I say. Nah, we're looking for big stuff. That's what chat wanted to do, is all the big stuff. I finished the False Seraph recently, so now I'm doing some soldiers. Ooh, for D&D campaign. I was gonna say what, oh, soldiers, sorry. I had monsters on the brain. Very nice. I feel bad. I haven't worked on anything, besides the False Knight, I haven't worked on anything D&D, because we switched to a virtual tabletop. So we have the, like, TV screen that we throw the map onto. I don't know, I kind of miss working on some of those. But then obviously you've got to keep up with the party and the story and all of that, and I don't think I could keep up with it anyway, but I kind of miss working on some of the D&D stuff. You can't see it. Oh no. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Jim Jams is working on 10-man Purifier Squad. Keep Crow company. They'll turn attention to armies on parade. I want to try and make a board. Do you have, like, a theme in mind for the board? How crazy we getting? I know we talked, it seems early this year. Do we feel like you can get your plan onto the board? Anyone else working on armies on parade? I'm still gonna paint that. So I'll figure out some new monsters paint. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I try to keep it really, like, vague, but sometimes it's like, not really what we were looking for. But definitely we'll have time for spooky stuff in October. Oh, show. I'm gonna start getting my list of spooky stuff ready. I need to get one project off my desk before I try the Harlequin vehicles. Like the Harlequins that I have. You've had first Harlequins, yes. What about second Harlequins? Current monthly challenge. Do you read the notes along with the pics if they're relevant for the video? If you guys leave them, I try to. I'll be honest, if they're mixed in throughout the month, if I remember it, I'll say it. If it's just lost in the whips and things, then I don't always. I try to include things that I remember throughout the month when you guys are sharing stuff. Is it gonna be perfect? No, because you guys share a lot of stuff. No. did do some monsters too, the false ones. They look very member-esque, so I painted them as such and dubbed them. My others loved it. I love that. Those will be the stories they remember after the campaign, yeah. Yeah. What colors are the metals for this army? Yeah, so right now we are doing, this is Retributor armor, and I'm just doing a quick base coat. We're gonna keep the gold really warm. So I'm thinking of doing Reichland as the wash over it, and just keep it super warm to go with the rest of it. That's the plan so far. Hey NetJam, welcome in. You have tips preventing clogging while airbrushing. Mine clogs every time I'm using it. What are you using to thin your paint? It's gonna be my first question. Are we doing thinner? Are we doing water? Are we doing flow improver? What are we doing to thin? Goblins, welcome in. How are you? Jimmy says, I do. My basing scheme is Warp Corrupted Red Planet. Okay. Hoping to make a board that looks like a dig site, the unearthed Chaos Gate. Researchers didn't know what it was until it was too late. I like that. That's a fun idea. And for bonus points for Armies on Parade, you've already got like your story in there. Because I like when it can tell a story. You're set there too. That's a minor note of mine. Try to call it the 30 print source. Yeah, I think, especially for like anyone who may be wandering in, watching the video. Maybe they're not on Twitch. They're checking it out on YouTube. Just if they're looking for those prints. If you've got them, cool. If not, that's also cool. I use flow improver and water, distilled water. Let me scroll back up to your question. And it's still clogging. Reaper, hello, how are you? Sorry, I paused because it looked like chat was also talking about it. We had this combo locally. We had legendary levels of hard water. Locals gain his airbrush clog, unquoted YouTube person who swears by using water. Guess what? It does matter what the water hardness is, yeah. Notice a reduction in clogging for me when I started to prep the paint and thinner separately in the little shot glass for adding cup. So you're mixing it before adding to the brush. How are you mixing it in the airbrush? Not well enough. I would say I just mix in the airbrush cup. I'm usually fine. Flow improver won't thin it quite as much. I'm wondering if, because you've got distilled water, so I wouldn't be as worried about the water hardness. I'm wondering if you try a thinner. So I usually do a little bit of water until I get to colors that are closer to like yellow or white, and then I switch to the flow improver. Yeah, I haven't had a problem with flow improver still clogging, I guess is why I'm hesitating here. I had more success stirring everything in an airbrush cup with a brush. Yeah, I just do in the airbrush with a brush. Sounds like not enough mixing, not consistent mixing. I say I pause a little bit because sometimes water can be a little inconsistent, especially compared to like flow improver or something. So I'm wondering if maybe switching to more of the medium and less of the water would help. Because I have noticed sometimes water is not as consistent as if you were to keep using just flow improver or just thinner. Even with mixing, sometimes I find it can be a little weird with some colors. I use Aircast Thinner from GW, mostly run GW paints through the airbrush for base coating, and it rarely clogs. I think this is never the fun part, talking airbrush. Sometimes it does depend on color, like I said. So if I'm doing a lot of the base coats that are real thick, heavier paints, those will need more thinner than if you're doing like more of a layer paint, or if you're using like Reaper's already thinned, so it won't need as much. But unfortunately, the answer can be color related as well. Those are some things I would try. Maybe stick to more of the medium for consistency. And then, yeah, just make sure it's a real good mix. Yeah, I hope that helps, NetJam. Let us know if something clicks for you. Meaty Hooks, welcome in. Really? Okay, now the bot's going nuts. Sometimes it forgets it's here, sometimes it's going crazy. Okay. Really deliberate with my trigger seems to have helped me. Making sure the trigger is completely back in the starting position before I stop my airflow. Don't know if that's correct or helpful. Yeah, that could be, I feel like maybe that's something I don't think about as much when I'm doing it, but it might help someone else. Thank you, Meaty Hooks. How you doing? I feel like I'm maybe sometimes annoying when people ask questions, because I'm very much the person to just fiddle with it until I get it to work. I'm not looking at, like, exact ratios or... Sometimes I'm just getting it to work. But I understand that I get to do this all day, and I have time to just fiddle with it a bit, so... Sometimes there are things I'm not thinking about, I'm just kind of doing it. Thinner speeds drying time considerably too. It does. Yep. If you're using a lot of paint thinner, your paint will dry faster. It does. Doing great, trying to get back in the swing of things after an awesome Nova. Glad to hear it. What were the highlights from Nova? Today we are working for anyone who may be coming in. I have an accidental Lumineth army, and we're figuring out the paint scheme for it today. So trying, I did some swatches that I was happy with, and now we're trying it on this leader guy to see if we like it. So far, I like it. So we're just getting base colors and stuff on. I'm kind of obsessed with the orange, so as long as this blue works out, I think we're good. The rest we can figure out. As long as this blue works the way that I want it to. Kind of the other piece I really liked about the artwork from the book is how the blue and the orange played off each other. Been using an airbrush where the airflow never stops. Do you think that's part of the problem? Airflow never stops. Hold and headfully through the airbrush. You don't have to do shit. It's great. There you go. What do you mean it never stops? Like you don't have a trigger on it? Alright, I think that's our gold. He does have, like, gold trim on the armor, which, now that I look at it, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But, I kinda wanna get that blue on there before we do that, so I'm just gonna leave it for right now. You constantly have air coming out of the front of the brush. That sounds like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. The trigger affects whether paint goes through or not, but there's continual airflow. It's one of those portable handheld brushes. That seems real weird. I've never used something like that. I'm not gonna... I know that's probably not what you want to hear, or the answer you're looking for, but that sounds real weird. Has anyone used a brush like that? I'm not gonna be much help, sorry. Alright, we're gonna thin down this blue, because I want to see it. We're gonna do it almost like a wash, almost like a glaze, right over what we already have. I still want some of that lighter to pop through. We can wipe away from, like, where I want the highlights, but yeah, I think that's gonna work. Need it to dry. I like it to be a tiny bit darker, but I think it's gonna work. Can always do another coat in the shadows too if we need to. think a figure's always coming out. You have a ton of clogging. Not an expert, obviously. That doesn't compute. Even the handheld compressors still stop once the trigger is off. Yeah, I feel like... Okay. That is not just me. Something doesn't sound right. But I could definitely see that creating more clogs. Yeah, you just have air coming through and drying the paint just constantly. That would do it. That would do it. I didn't realize, oh, others weren't like that. It was like that since I got out of the box. Guess I'll be buying a different one then. Yeah, so essentially, for my airbrush and a lot of the... Thank you. Like, for mine, it's the trigger... Yeah, you can control the air, but if you don't have anything pulled down, you're not getting anything. So yeah, if you've just got continuous air flowing through, then yeah, it's gonna clog, because you're just drying out your paint insanely fast. Without the chance to actually put it, like, onto the model. Probably don't need to buy... I was gonna say, I don't know if that would be maybe a part that just needs to be replaced or, like, placed differently within the brush. You may not have a correct seal or something. I need to take it apart to clean, put back together better, yeah. I guess I need to get skin tone figured out, too. I hadn't thought about that just yet. I do like this blue, though. I think we might have it, chat. I kind of want to see it with the gold on there. Because we may need just one more quick, like, shadow. Maybe we remove some of this again. I feel like I could probably still use a shade, but I think I'm digging it. Oh, it's still, yeah, like a drum. Try taking the brush apart, reassembling. It looks like the air valve is stuck. Find a video how to take it apart and reassemble. That'd probably help. Yeah, I would say before buying anything. Chat, probably on the right page there. Okay, we've also got, like, all the extra bits here. We've got the banners. We've got the, for a sword. Try and decide what I want to do for that. Let's go ahead and work the red a little bit more, because I know what I want to do for that. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get Rhinox out. Oh, and with this thing. Where is it? They're gonna be the blue color. Is that the shade color? So that looks like it'll be kind of the main color. I kind of do want to do one more shade. I'm gonna let it dry and then we'll come back to it. But I think it does need a little bit darker. But that'll be the main color. If you have a Badger Patreon, you can find a handy assembly video on Sullivan Mini Studios Patreon. TM. Oh, rip Patreon. The artist version of Turn It Off and On Again. Yeah, we're just gonna let it sit for a second. See how we feel. Let it breathe. I think we'll do our brown for our red. We'll go ahead and grab the Reichland wash too and see if we like the gold for that. Realizing I never found that gold paint as a highlight, so I'll have to find that in a little bit. Looks good. It's a good contrast in the warm colors and the cloth. Very hot, cold. Yeah, I think I like it. It looks a little weird without, like, the gold over it. But I do think we need a shade on it. We need to go a little bit darker before we start highlighting anything up. It looks very flat next to our orange so far, but we'll get there. My hairbrush would be a pile of parts if not for that video. I'm glad that it helped. Good. Good, good. I was trying to remember if I moved that to YouTube or not. It's been a bit. I need to get back on the YouTube stuff this week. Now that we are... It's so good to say it. Now that we're caught up on commissions, I can take more YouTube time. I'm very excited. Alright, here's our brown. Let that dry. Because, yeah, if we can get the blue figured out, I think we can start working on the others as well. I'm happy with it so far. Looking at the internet, seems like either clogged insides or badly assembled. Common problem for some airbrush designs, apparently. I mean, it's easy to have something a little bit off with airbrushes. That's an easy thing to have happen. Gonna meet students now, give them a brain structure quiz. They're dreading. See you in the VOD. Sounds good, Jim Jams. I hope it goes well. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now. Ah, thank you, Paint It So. It's very exciting. I feel so much better. After far too long of overbooking myself, we've got a good balance now. I'm very, very happy. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with me. It took quite a bit longer than I wanted it to, but we've done it. Apparently some designs to blow air constantly. This one doesn't seem to be that kind. Okay. That's so bizarre to me to have it just always doing air. Like, if it's designed to be that way, cool. Like, I get that, but... Trying to imagine that based off the airbrushing I have done. That seems so weird. The marketing materials for it. Our airbrush has air pressure. Other airbrushes lack air pressure? What? What? Alright. Alright. Yeah, anyone else have any other hobby questions while we're here? Talking hobby stuff? Trying to think what else I've got going on. Yesterday I worked on the Terminators. I was kind of brain dead last night. I don't know what it was. Just nothing was really calling to me. I did my Japanese practice, so I started learning numbers. Got some stuff to look up from that, because my textbook was not very clear. So we're gonna work on that some more tonight. Read some more of my book. Yeah, it was just kind of... I don't know if it was just trying to get back on schedule or what, but I was just kind of out of it last night. How does one motivate oneself? Depends what it is. If you just need it done, not motivation. Discipline. You need to knock out troops? You just do it, yeah. Speak to me. Oh, maybe you can help me, bro. So, here's what I was confused on. Okay. Here's all my chicken scratch. When I was... Oh, no, it's gonna be on the... Oh, it's not here. Okay, I think it was 4. Had, like, 3 different things to it. I have to get the iPad out. But, yeah. 4 had, like, 3 different things, and I didn't know... Yeah, I even made a note. Why different forms for 4, 7, 9, etc.? And I figured it was, like, based on what you're counting, or something like that. But I made a note to get back to that today. But I was, like... getting all figured out here. Well, that's where I kind of stopped. I'm like, you know what? I'll figure that out tomorrow. Pretty much based on what? Okay. My textbook didn't have anything about it. It was just like, here's this, this, and this. Learn them. And I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, learn it. Discipline never matter. If you're having to crunch out an army. It's just, you just have to sit yourself down and do it. Now, if you're doing something more artistic, I think that's more motivation-based. So if you've got a display piece or something. That sometimes you need the inspiration for. If it's an army, you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it, friendo. Hey, Contingency, welcome in. How are you? It's one of those you'll get it as you keep going. Okay, I will just learn it for now then. Move on. Move on. But that was my second page for the night, so I did a little bit and then I moved on. Went to go read my book instead. I was telling Scott, I'm very excited for fall where I can just, like, in the evening, make a thing of tea, practice my Japanese, and just be total, like, school mode again. I'm kind of excited about it. But yeah, that's what I got to last night. I had that, and then in Busu, they have me reading more hiragana, so, like, reading, like, several sentences all in hiragana, which takes me a little bit to kind of parse out what's happening, but it's kind of cool to see that I can get through, like, 5 sentences in a row. Like, that's pretty sick. That makes me feel real good. We're getting there. Are you winding down commissions down for a bit? I'm not taking as much at a time, is what I'm doing. So I have a wait list, and I'm not taking as many at a time. I hear I got a train. I tried that other game that I mentioned on stream too, the Hiragana Forbidden Speech. It's kind of cute. It reminds me very much of, like, the educational games I played growing up. Like the typing games and things. It's like that. But I like that one because it makes me process it a lot faster. So I have to, like, to do the most damage, I gotta, like, get it right and get it before the monster's, like, beating me up. So I feel like it's covering the same things, but I'm processing it a lot faster. So that's kind of fun too. I think I'm just playing the demo right now, but I may go ahead and pick it up. I don't know, it's kind of fun finding different ways to practice, I guess. But I did give that a shot. That was fun. I found another game that I have in my library, but it crashes every time I try to start it. Yeah, I'm curious which one you've got. This Mephiston's dead. Hold on, chat. Let me get a different red. Okay, here we go. Okay, I hope this one works, because I don't want to pull this drawer out again. Oh, owies. You die of dysentery? Not yet! I have to learn what that is in hiragana first. I can't say that in Japanese yet, so I can't do it yet. But yeah, it was a neat little game. The story is super silly, which is kind of fun. It was fun. Oh, I think someone mentioned this in stream the other day. Let me grab that one. Whoa. Okay, let me, I'm gonna throw this on my wish list before I close this. Oh, I can't, not signed in. Okay, I just leave it. Lars, welcome in. How are you today? Yeah, I think someone mentioned that when we were playing Shishingo, but I'll take a look. I'm very much just in sponge mode. I just want as many different ways to practice as I can. So I guess if anyone else is wondering, I'm doing Busu, the app. Doing the Genki textbook, and then, yeah, the games I've been picking up are also fun. I was playing Shishingo, but I kind of want to wait till I'm to katakana to pick that back up, so I can practice with the katakana and the kanji. But yeah, just kind of hopping around. I assume I crashed because I'm on Mac. Need for the audio software. Really should stop playing games on it. I was gonna say, some things, they just have the best. I used to kind of avoid the Apple stuff, but man, I'm becoming an iPad kid, like, really fast. I like all the stuff I can do on my iPad. I used to avoid I didn't like that it was all, like, in their little environment, their little ecosystem, but man, the iPad makes things easy. The Company of Heroes inspired game about a group of Czechoslovak soldiers who used to train across Siberia. Travel all the way to the Pacific to join a battle there, then travel back. The game's been recently banned in Russia. Hadn't heard of that. What is everyone playing right now? What we got, chat? I started Dark Souls 3, but I just wasn't feeling it last night. Wasn't calling to me last. I'll get back to it here. Basically, I'm gonna tinker on that until Space Marine comes out, and then I'll get back to it after. I do love me some Dark Souls. Playing Outlaws? I saw some funny bugs about that game. funny bugs for Outlaws. It's a shame, because it seems like people are enjoying it, but then there's just, like, especially if you're trying to do, like, stealth missions, there's just some kind of game-breaking stuff, unfortunately. I watched an Elden Ring playthrough by a streamer. I have a need again. It's such a good game. Oh, good. I'm enjoying 3 so far. I didn't really care for 2. 2 was fine. Just it didn't have the same feel as 1. 3 feels a bit more like 1, which is nice. I appreciate that. Enjoying it. I almost bought, Neon White on sale. Instead, worked out the 1,000-piece puzzle we have on our porch right now. Neon White seems like an interesting little game. I watched some streams of it. I didn't use that lodge yet, but I'm not that far yet. Gotcha. Panda, hello! How are you? What you up to today? We are... I think we've figured out my Lumineth scheme. The armor still needs another shade. And then obviously we'll do the gold on it too, but... I think we're there, chat. Once we get that shade, we're good. Trying to think what I've got that we could do. I did pick up another really pretty green. Which may work. I don't want to go too blue. We still have to keep it within kind of the blue-gray, blue-green. Maybe we get it out and try it. I'm doing it. How do you feel about a quick numbers pop quiz in Hiragana? I can try. I can try. I didn't do a lot of it last night, but I can try. Doing alright, how's things here? I have family coming in town. My sister's coming in. Didn't tell me till this morning. Oh no. That's what family does best, I think. My goodness. Where are those greens I got? That would be go, which was 5. Try is always the best. I'm always willing to try. Bingo! Let's go. Let's go. Eco. Eco. Knee, which is 2. Moot green, not so much. This is the first color I tried for the armor. And it's too green. That's not actually the color I was looking for. Dang it, hold on. I got distracted by my quiz. Gunship green, that's what I was thinking. Might be too green now that I look at it. Let's take a look. Ichi is 1, sorry. For some reason. For some reason the eye was throwing me and it shouldn't. Like, that's an easy one, Nikki. We did it! So I think I can go What is up with this top? Did I get a bad? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good, chat. I passed the quiz! Let's go! I think I can get to 10. It was Ichi, ni, san. 4 I didn't learn because I was confused. Go. Roku. Nana. Hachi. Ooh, 9 was that other goofy one. It's like Q. And then Ju. To use. Rise, welcome in. How are you? I think I gotta figure this out after stream. That doesn't look good for a new bottle. Let me see. I think I got 2 of those. Dang it. Okay, I did. Hopefully this one's better. Hopefully I can get the top cleaned up. I did it! Look at that, chat. I learned that the bigger numbers are really intimidating because it just becomes a whole, like, paragraph of hiragana that you've got to parse out. Alright, let's thin this down and see if it'll work. I think it's gonna be too green, though, looking at it. Maybe we mix it? Let me mix it on my palette before we do that. It's gonna be too green. Crud. What else can I mix you with? That will, give me what I want. There's always the classic. There's Dark Sea Blue we can always tap into. It does. That's where the kanji. I was starting to get to that point, especially when I was like having to read the entire like thing in hiragana. Is like this is gonna get a lot easier later, I think. Right now, this is getting like really. It's a lot. I had that. Yeah, I had that realization last night where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like I need to get off the. I need to. I need to take the training wheels off here soon. This is getting a little cumbersome. We work up to it though. The next, I got excited because okay, so I've been doing the hiragana practice back here and like writing out words and things. I think I've got one more and then we're into kata. So like, oh no, bro, so I'm taking we taking this seriously. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I've been hitting it hard here. Been hitting it hard. Bit of cream to tone down the green. I want to keep it within the blue. I think that would warm it up a little too much. And I'm trying to find a shade. I'd like to go a little bit darker for the contrast. I think Dark Sea Blue. We try that next. If that's not it, I don't know. We come back to it, I guess. I have different versions of the same language because they're used for different things. Some are for native Japanese words, some are for words that come from English or different languages. And then you have the kanji, which is kind of adapted over from Chinese. Wait the mind, hello, how are you? I see the streamers have it. Have what? What's up, Waste of Mine? What do I have? Mine looks like a spider walked through ink and danced on my page. I'm trying so hard to get every little swoopity. Did I know that? Yeah, it's so basically that's kind of a lot of the things where you're learning Paint It So kind of walk you through that way. And I'm gonna use an example here. I think that'll you're interested. I'm just dragging you all along on my journey to learn Japanese, and if you don't like it, too bad. Basically, it's really cool for learning because each one is a very specific sound. So here's the hiragana for ha, and they sound the same every time. So it's really kind of easy to assign that sound with that. So that's how you're learning first. So then you go to katakana, which is similar, but the different alphabet, or the different characters. So there you go. There's the ah again, but in katakana, it's this. When you get to the kanji, then you're combining a lot of different things, and they have a very specific meaning, but doesn't line up specifically with a sound. So you're kind of building up to it, is what it is. Yeah. But yeah. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. Oh, Space Marine 2. There's like 6 to 8 people watching the Warhammer channel. We're gonna be so late, but that's fine. Because we're gonna have more fun with it. Kicking, screaming, subscribing for more. I thought about it. It's like, what if we just take like a portion of stream, or I even thought just like TikTok. It's like, what if we just, you guys can study some Japanese with me? Would anyone like be interested in more of that type of content? I thought it could be fun. Ah, Dark Sea Blue. Dark Sea Blue is always the answer, chat. Always. You take anything away from the stream, Dark Sea Blue. Japanese looks really confusing. Honestly, no. It's a lot easier. You don't have, English has so many weird rules and, like, exception to rules, and... No. No, it's not bad. No, it's a lot of memorizing characters, but... No, it's not. Well, watch till I've played it. That's fine, I'm gonna go out the other ear, sadly. Dark Sea Blue. You can shade anything with Dark Sea Blue. A Bork, probably. She liked a Bork. Kanji's kind of a pain, but the other two aren't that hard. No, it's really not bad. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. English is weird, yo. English is the annoying one. Yes, remember your characters. Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo. Remember those, you're good to go. I mean, you already know a Japanese word right there, Paint It So. Gohan. You've already got one. You're learning. Vallejo Dark Sea Blue. It's close to the Deep Ocean. I think I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, Dark Sea Blue. See how much contrast I just added? We just glazed it in there. The best. Gohan means a meal or rice. You want more fun, Paint It So? His daughter is Pan is bread. You can learn a lot of Japanese with Dragon Ball, yeah. Of course it does, yeah. Fun. And teaching Gohan Japanese. I thought about going back and just watching Dragon Ball in Japanese for practice. Because obviously I know the story. Throw it on and think about it. You've watched Bleach? Bleach is fun because you get all the, like, German words, too. Bleach has a lot of different... Spanish. Bleach has got a little bit of everything, yeah. Pain's great. Go to Shadow. The names in Dragon Ball are food-based. Yeah, the Saiyans are. Yep. There's a couple different, I guess, groups of words. And unfortunately, the others I only know in English. But, like, Piccolo's siblings are all instruments. So you've got Piccolo, tambourine, cymbal. You have Bulma's whole family is around underwear. Yeah. So there's different little groupings. And unfortunately, I only know the English ones. But so that's kind of fun. Yeah. Piccolo's, yeah. Oh, if you've not watched original Dragon Ball, you get to meet the rest of Piccolo's family. Hey Matt, welcome in. Kira Toriyama is truly subscribed to the look around the room method of naming stuff. It's fun. Yeah. I think a lot of people forget that, like, Dragon Ball started, like, it's very slice of life. If you've only watched Z, yeah, it's, you're missing out. How are you, Matt? Welcome in. How are you? We are doing a test scheme for my Lumineth, and I think we're getting close. So this is the Lumineth army I accidentally got. Just through, like, gifts and picking up a couple things. I've got a little start of an army here, and we're just gonna give it a shot with some painting. What you up to? My WoW character, Lamp Bookshelf. That's right. I love Lamp. I love it's Goku since it's a trick name, since it's not a Saiyan name. Yeah. There's fun. I'm sure I will appreciate more of it as I go too, and learn more of the words and things like that. But yeah, you already know one. Yeah, it's Kakarot. It's his real name. Saiyan name. Make large huge. But yeah, I'm just gonna drag you guys along as I learn more Japanese. If you don't like it, too bad. But I was trying to think how I could, like, incorporate it. I don't know. Maybe TikTok or something. I think it's fun. I feel so dumb right now. I was about to be like, but what is Vegeta in the vegetable world? Raditz, Nappa. You got kale and cauliflower for the girlies. Yep. Frieza, yeah, Cooler, King Cold, yep. If you continue in the manga, there's the Cerealians. They're based on cereal. There's granola. Yeah. There's just a whole bunch of little groupings like that are fun. Love that Trunken Heron is mother's type name instead of his father's. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. You got that whole little family. But oh yeah. As I learn more, I'm sure I'll appreciate it more and more. Why is Nappa the only Saiyan without hair? Don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm bringing up my picture again. Yeah, that's just all gold trim, unfortunately for me. Cool. Love that. That's alright. I do like the blue next to the gold. We will push through here. Like DBZ adjacent. I can't stand watching it, but I love the character's overall story. Oh. That's fair. I understand. It's okay. It only hurts a little. All good. Secretly Krillin's dad, you think so, Butts? The deep lore? The deep Krillin lore? Ah, yes, trim! I'm so glad I have another army to paint gold trim on. This is just the best, chat. Just the best. Anyone else watching anything right now? Since we're on the anime boat here. I need to watch more. I probably should have watched Blue Eye Samurai last night when I was kind of in a funk, but I didn't. I ended up on TikTok, and there went my hours. I'll finish that up before I probably pick something new to watch. What are you guys watching? Meeting time, be back hopefully, sounds good. Hope it goes well. I hope I'm not painting gold trim when you get back. Playing has 5 minutes left. Yep. I gotta show what everyone's doing in those 5 minutes. Which I learned when I went back to watch Bleach. Man, a lot of them did that. It's real interesting going back to some of those older anime now. after watching like modern anime. Like we went back, Scott's never watched Sailor Moon, and I wanted to rewatch it, and just like seeing the amount of filler for like every series. It's a lot. And of course, when you're a kiddo watching them for the first time, you don't know that or think about it. Going back, it's some of it's kind of rough. One Piece does the same. I'm watching One Piece right now. Hey Jedi Guy, rewatching Inuyasha. I've never watched Inuyasha. I feel like maybe I should. I feel like one of those classic series that I didn't watch growing up. I probably should. How are you? I've watched some Tim Burton movies for the weekend. Gonna to his gallery in Prague next week. That's so cool. Ah, saw Gurren Lagann because Slam and Exalted told me to. Finished watching No Ippo. Sorry, the Cyberpunk. Oh, that one's so good. It's fun getting into anime. I hope you enjoy them. You've got some excellent ones to start with there. That's awesome. I do love me some anime. I was always told that was because the anime was waiting for the manga to catch up. Yes. So they were, that time period is a lot of them figuring out how to do that with timing and everything. And getting dubs set up. So some of the dubs are very rough. Because they're figuring out how to do that, translate it over, kind of, like localize it. It's really interesting to go back, I think. But it can be a little bit of a pain point. Like Bleach, I skipped like half of Bleach. I followed a guide that removes all the filler. And I skipped like half of Bleach. But I had to, or I'd never catch up. Plus it feels like I'm studying when I watch them. See? Clearly I need to, one of my favorite things is when we do watch it subbed and I hear a word that I know. I go, I know that one. Is there a stupid and great show? Nice. I'm trying to think what I've watched. So we have been trying to keep up with My Hero. I think it's last season. Been a little drawn out, but I'll stick with it to finish it. I've been doing One Piece for One Piece, which has been fun. Otherwise, I'll never get through that either. But enjoying the heck out of the story. The characters are all really fun. What else? I just Dory. They're definitely doing the here's what's happening, here's what everyone is doing that exact moment thing. It's I don't necessarily need all that. And here's everyone's tragic backstory while we do that. I don't think all of it's needed. Eminence and Shadow, Singular Frontier, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, Radiant Ursa. I really enjoyed Kaiju number 8. I started, here's my true goal in learning Japanese. I want to read a manga in Japanese. So Kaiju number 8, I started with reading and then watched the show. I'll go back and read the rest here. That's my goal. So Scott enjoyed Shangri-La. I saw it for like part of an episode. I don't know, Scott, do you think I'd like it? It didn't sell me the little bit I was sitting there, but and a very achievable goal? I hope so. That's my goal. I want to do it. I want to do it. I dropped Eminence in Solo Leveling. I feel like I should give Solo Leveling one more chance. I feel like someone in chat, it may have been Terea, said that like the next episode after I dropped it, it picked up again. Just like it seems fine. It seemed like on paper I'd like it, and then it was fine. Finnan, hello! Thank you very much. How are you today? Yeah, so this is, it's Iliatha for the Lumineth. And I have, like, accidentally acquired a Lumineth army. So we're gonna roll with it. And we're gonna try and get this color scheme, get some of our guys together, and give it a shot. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Guys are watching. You have to watch Elusive Samurai. I have not even heard of that. I will have to find it. You're not a good pacing for. See, I don't. You said the word, the I word. You said the I word, and I'm out. Bye. I'm so done with them. Where is my darker orange? And a good goal. Immersion learning is best. We have a family friend who teaches foreign diplomats how to speak our language. Teaches solely in our language, yes. So you get them fluent speaking in a month. It's rough, but it works. My first German teacher, Norman, was that. So that was high school. But when we walked in the classroom the first day, she would not speak English. She only spoke German, and she had us like figure out what we were doing during the day. And I learned so much that way. As soon as she moved, like the next year, and it was just never the same. But yeah, I fondly remember that class. Like the only class I do remember from like that grade level. I learned so much. It do work. Let me send that out a bit more. Just want it in between our feather. I guess feathers. And we'll bring the highlight back out with brush. That needs to go though. They can log out of the game just fine. Immersive video game anime. Not sure what genre that is. And it's got 2 fan service for me. Tired of harem trope. Also out. Okay, good to know. It's good when I can just mark them off the list. That's why my wife did her intro German class for level 1 for 35 years. It's the way to do it. I learned so much. That was kind of annoying, so I didn't care for Kingdom of Ruin has the same. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess the only other like recent one I've watched is I watched the latest Demon Slayer arc, which I don't love Demon Slayer as much as other people do, but it was nice. The animation was wild for the last episode. Crazy budget on that. I think that's the only like recent one I've been watching. Good time to catch up on other stuff, at least for me. One day I will finish One Piece. One day. It's very good, but my goodness. So long. Have you seen Bleach 1000 Year Blood War? Yes, I'm ready for the next part of that. Very, very good. That's what, this fall, I think? I think here soon. There's a couple tropes they'll get me to quickly drop an anime. Yeah. There's just some that just need to die off. Please. Please. Let's see. Wisteria, Wand, and Sword has been pretty fun to watch. Guy lives in a world dominated by magic, but he has none. But he's insane with a sword. Okay, so kind of like, it's the one where he's just really strong. Mashley? It's like Hogwarts, but he's just really strong. Yeah, Mashley with a sword? That's what it sounds like. Is it October? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm ready for that. Probably 2 of the most effective institutions for immersive language learning are the French Foreign Legion and the Mormons. What do the Mormons have? I wasn't expecting Mormons. This is the second stream in a row that the Mormons have come up also, which is interesting. Well, they're everywhere. What are the Mormons doing? I'm actually interested top 10 anime song of all time is the good one. I like that it still pops up on like my TikTok. People still use it for videos and stuff. I was down to 100% immersion and hard effing work. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's my thing is I'm trying to, like, obviously over the vacation I had a lot of time to study Japanese. I'm going to try and make it, like, make that my priority like every evening. I want to go real hard and see what I can learn here. It seems to be when I do the best, is when I just fucking, like, jump in the deep end. And if it's me just kicking for my life, like, that's when I do the best. That's when I just go full pedal. That's when I do the best. Talking of Mashley, Dan to Dan releases soon. LP is done by Creepy Nuts, and it's so good. I just started reading Dan to Dan, which is wild. That anime is going to be wild as well. I just started reading that. Tareya, hello, how are ya? Geeking out, there's a new movie trailer. Wait, there's a Minecraft movie? I don't care how goofy it looks, I'm so in. I don't think I've seen that. I need to hunt that down today. How you doing, Tareya? How was long weekend? We are testing my new scheme for my Lumineth today, and I think we've got it. I think we're gonna keep... I feel like maybe it needs one more shade. I think we're there. I'm happy with this. Early state, okay. I haven't watched it yet. It sounds like they're keeping the blocky world. I think a good video about it. Stu did a nice mini documentary, some good learning techniques in it. Let me get this, and I have to make sure I mute it really fast. Stop! Okay. Because I do want to watch it, but I don't want it to keep speaking to me. Jack Black is gonna be... Jack Black keeps ending up in these movies. I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm honest. Between Borderlands and, I guess, Minecraft now. I don't know how I feel about it. Local Cinemas are doing the first 3 episodes of Dan to Dan on big screen. That would be pretty wild to see on the big screen, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fun. I feel like events like that, too, where you just... You're with the fans. Like, those are always fun to go to. It was good. Lurking, but work's been busy after holiday busy. Makes sense. Thanks so much for lurking. Hope you can get through everything you need to get through today. It's always the tough part with days off, is then you come back to everything that needs to be done. I always hated that about vacation, is then you're just working twice as hard when you get back. Alright, let's start the sword. We gotta get skin tones sorted, but I don't know, I kind of feel like we can kind of move on to the next guy. Oh, in those movies, there's issues, Jack Black isn't the issue. Yeah. Sure. I think my thing is also, like, sometimes I want, like, the other voice actors to also get more of those types of roles instead of just giving them all out to celebrities. I think is part of my hesitation with it. But that's an also, like, bigger industry thing. I like the scheme. For some reason, I can't... The blue is close. It's not quite there yet. It's close. But I do like the scheme. We'll stick with it for show. I like the orange a lot. The blue is close. I feel like Jack Black just does things that have fun. Whether it's good or not, it's up to whoever's in charge. Hi, War Master. Welcome in. How you doing? Think about the scheme and the giant cow demigod. That's what I... Exactly, bro. So I think it'd be pretty sick. You gotta get our little dudes together first, but I think it'd be pretty sick. I like the gold with the blue. I like the darker red with it. Yeah, I think we've got it. I'll fiddle with the blue a little bit more, and then I think I'll be happy. The Sunburst Orange Cloth, it's a real eye-catching. Perfect. Thank you, chat. As soon as Slam showed me this color scheme, I just kind of got it stuck in my brain, so it's nice to get it out of brain and onto model today. So thank you, everyone. I think the blue you're looking for exists. You have to mix colors for it. Shading with the dark sea blue was nice, and I just wonder if I need to do a little bit more, like go a little heavier on it. I was afraid to go too much, but I think, at least for the dark shadows, I think it does need a little bit more. And then I think we'll be set. Because I need to find the gold that I want to use. It's here somewhere. Getting those worked up will make a big difference too. Yeah, I think we're there. Get out, Earbright. Have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out today. We'll catch you next time. Slime infected Nikki's brain. Yeah, he does that. He does that. Yeah, I kind of want to find that. So I take like a second and try to find that gold. Let's do it. I really need it. I just don't know where I put it. We're gonna send for lore story art night. I know Scott's like, you're imagining shades of blue that don't exist. I mean, that'd probably be me too. That wouldn't be too far off. Alright. Are you here? No. Dang it. I don't know where it is. I give up. Hey, Ninja Mage, welcome in. Twitch has been kicking me to other people's channels on the mobile app. I have heard that that's happening. Well, if you bounced into here, welcome in. If you got bounced out, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that, but I've heard that that has been happening to people. Hopefully they can get it fixed. I know they said that they're going to be making some updates and things with it. But how are you today? Welcome in. That sounds like a Twitch. Mobile is a whole different beast for whatever reason. It can be really frustrating because they'll announce like a feature or something. And then I'm like, all right, guys, make sure you check out blah, blah, blah. And then half my chat's like, it's not on mobile. Oh, okay. Okay. Stop talking about Twitch. My dog decided to lose her mind. You know, I don't even know if we need this light color to start. I'm gonna start with our like medium blue and see if that works up nicer. I got bounced out. Doing good. How are you? Pretty good here. I'm really excited to be working on this new color scheme. Glad you're doing well. Is there anything you're working on? Jaggyfoot, welcome in. How are you? I will say, I did post on socials today. If you guys want to check out and help me out, where's my... I posted our... Hitting buttons now. Sorry about that. That's not the one I wanted. I posted our Purple Dark Angels today. They are up on Instagram and TikTok. Do you want to check them out? I'm going to try and be better about posting this week now that we're back from vacation. I tried really hard to not do a lot of work while I was off. So now we're going to hit it hard. If you guys want to check them out, they're on Insta and TikTok. The False Night that we did for Comet Lord is also up on Insta and Twitter. I'm trying to decide what I do with Twitter. Interested in Space Marine 2 video game? We sure are. We're going to be streaming it next week. So we're going to be playing with Confurioso here in chat and Exalted. So we'll be playing that next Tuesday, chat, if you want to play along with us. You can be playing it here soon, Shaggyfoot? I know early access and stuff opening up soon. Broso's ready. Should be fun. I mean, with the three of us, we'll make it fun, even if it's not. I'll be doing those deadlifts. I'm so sore. It's gonna be... I mean, I haven't played a shooter in a long time. Exalted might be doing some lifting. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it, I think. I don't know, hilarious the Space Marine can dodge roll. It's sort of putting me off. That's fair. That's one of those things, right? Obviously, they're super strong and have the suits to use them, but... Me too. Exalted carrying us and secretly loving it. I think once I get into the swing of it, I'll be alright. The first probably little area or two, I'm probably gonna be pretty rough, yeah. Stoked to play it. I'm excited. Yeah, I really loved the first one. It was a really good game. So it should be fun. I'm glad we get to stream it all together. I bet a lot of people here in chat will have already played what we're gonna play through, but that's almost better, because then get to experience it themselves and then with us, so. It'll be fun that way. Bill, hello! How are you? Here is my elf scheme. Looking at the blue again. I liked it more now when I picked it up. Maybe I just need to look away for a second. But we're getting there. I think it's gonna work. It's so cool to finally see a sequel. Yeah, I hope it goes well, especially the online stuff. It'll be interesting, especially with the fact that there's a roadmap for, like, horde mode and all of that down the line, too. So yeah, if it's fun, I could see us doing a few streams of it. But... thank you! Thank you. This is... I think it's Iliatha for Lumineth. And as soon as I saw the color scheme, I knew it had to be it. So, today we're doing kind of a test of the color scheme, and if we like it, then we'll keep rocking it. I think we're good. If anything, I would kind of adjust the blue a little bit, but I think we're good. Smooth cloth, yes. So the orange gradients, we did airbrush before stream. Just to speed things up a bit, and then we're coming back by hand for the rest of it. But now that we've got it kind of worked up where we want it, it'll be easy to put across the rest of the army, which is the goal. Getting the whole army painted is always the tough part. Getting all the infantry and the big stuff like the giant mountain cow. That's easy for me to paint. The little dudes and getting them done quickly. So I think we've got it. This hasn't been too bad. I think it might be the blue, maybe a touch more fire. I think it just needs a little bit more contrast. I think the shade needs to go a little darker. And then maybe we come back with the lighter for just like a touch. But kind of working up the rest of it's helping to see how far it needs to go, I guess. Oh, welcome back, Panda. Where's the cow helmets? We haven't started those yet. I wanted to start with these guys, and then now that it seems to be working, we can start working on the other ones as well. I do like the cow helmets. I know someone in chat did not like them, but I think they're goofy and Warhammery. Kind of like the beaky helmets. They feel very Warhammery to me. Just give them a back banner, a beaky helmet. Good to go. Oh. And then the last unit I still need to build are the Dawn Riders, the cavalry. They're pretty cool too. I like the look of them. What's more Warhammer than some goofy helmets, exactly. Silly hats only for Warhammer. Silly hats only. What is everyone up to for the rest of today? Today, I think I'm gonna record... I didn't do any notes for it, but I want to get the August challenge recorded, so we'll see how long that takes. Especially if I'm taking a rest day from workout, probably a good day to do that. And then working on the inner circle for the Dark Angels, where we're making them purple. Work and family, family and work. think that's most of my day. Tomorrow I'm gonna take a YouTube day, work on our repaint. And then Friday I've got my tattoo. I'm very excited. But that's basically a day I can't do a whole lot, so try and get what I can done before for that. I can paint in the morning, but then I'm kind of out of commission for a little bit. Playing video games, going to work sounds like a good day to me. What are you playing? You don't mind me asking? Alright, we're just doing a quick base coat for all the armor. Just get the rest of the units started here. Now that we've got kind of things where we want them, we'll start the batch painting process. Work done. Let's go, Sly. Well done. Tie the Tasmanian tiger. I'll have to look into this. Now that work is done, what are we up to, Sly? We painting? We gaming? A little bit more paint. It's a little hard to tell on the back if it's supposed to be the cloth or the armor. I think it's cloth, so I think a few of these will have to touch up so that the orange goes all the way up to the neck. I couldn't tell if it was armor back or cloth back. Looks like it is cloth. We'll get that fixed later. Now we know. I don't actually know. First of all, I'm gonna eat a banana. Sounds good. Enjoy banana. It's a good snack. What else going on? I think the only hobby news we had this morning for Warhammer, I think they're going over some of the Skaven stuff before release. So I think Clan Scryer had an article today. If anyone wants to check that out, that's on the community page. Obviously, Space Marine 2. You're trying to avoid spoilers. They're going to be all over Twitch, so be careful as you're on. Especially if you're like me and not going to be playing it for a little bit. Hashtag goals. I kept looking at, I'm trying to do more like high protein recipes, Sly, and I found like, I'm getting real tired of eggs. So I was looking up like protein muffins and stuff. And they all need banana. I don't normally do bananas because I hate that they're good for like a day and a half and then not good. But I need to join in the bananas. I'm gonna space so many Marines, that's right. That's right. I know, it's just really... I have survived... Realizing that we've survived seasonal effect depression. It's like a fog has just lifted. I'm like, I'm gonna learn Japanese. I'm gonna get my meal prep. I'm gonna work out. I feel alive again. It's just really nice. I don't know if anyone else has the same, but like, yeah. This past like week, this fog has just lifted off of me. It's so nice. Spoiler, they let you have bolters in Space Marine too. No way. No way. I don't believe it. What's really annoying about them? On the flip side, banana bread. Exactly. Well, I can sub out the flour, Panda. Yeah. Yeah. I have a flour that's, it's similar to Cup for Cup, if you've heard of that. But you can swap it in. And it's like rice and corn flour instead. It cooks a little differently, but for the most part, you can swap them out. Summer is ending. Still gonna be triple digits today. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting close. But man, it's made a huge difference for me. It's kind of wild. We survived another summer. Definitely get seasonal allergies, but I kind of get it. You just have that day where you can breathe. Feels good, man. Yay, banana bread. Banana bread, very good. Gotta watch the calories on that one for myself, but banana bread, very good. I keep seeing recipes for like pumpkin muffins, like pumpkin with chocolate chip. And I want to make some. More manifesting fall. I get the pumpkin bread, the pumpkin muffins. Warm banana bread, a little bit of butter on it. Good. I'm not big on like the pumpkin spice lattes and stuff, but the pumpkin like breads, I'm all about that. Very, very good. I guess what's everyone's favorite like fall, either food or flavor? Mine is maple, actually. I can't get enough maple this time of year. I get like the maple coffee syrup, maple oatmeal. You are the pumpkin spice. I'm here for the maple. Ooh, stouts. Stouts and porter season. No, you can get it year round. By like hazelnut in the fall, winter. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. I'm also a hazelnut girly. Pumpkin soup, pumpkin seeds, pumpkin spice, everything pumpkin, let's go. I do like the pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Oktoberfest beers. Crisp weather, apple flavors. Get some ciders. There's no sage bread stuffing dressing for me. Does sound good. Oh, Thanksgiving's coming. Thanksgiving is still my like actually favorite holiday. I'm looking forward to a week of nothing again. It's out all year. I'm a fake autumn file. I have a hard time when it's really hot out. They just feel a little heavy for me. But I do love me, yeah. I have a good recipe. Ooh, pumpkin curry. Can you throw that in the Discord for me? Oh, we should all throw our fall recipes into the Discord. Pizza's is golden latte that includes turmeric, honey, and ginger. Delicious. I know turmeric's part of that kind of weird health crowd thing, but still tasty. I would try that. Yeah, that sounds good. Next. Okay. Vegetarian Japanese curry with butternut squash instead of potato. That sounds good too. I don't know that Scott would eat that with me, but I would try it. I'm so smart. My workout friends, you have those days where like that's just all you can think about. That's me today. All I can think about is how sore I am. Okay. More black. We can do it. More black. Just the meat. Meat is good. I had, with my high protein, I did carnitas for lunch, and then we did our spinach stuffed chicken for dinner. It was really good. I think that's one of my new favorite. Like, it's so easy. It's Probably one of my new favorite diet foods I found. Is you take chicken breast, spinach, cream cheese, bake it all up with some like Parmesan and red pepper flakes. So good. Meat's fine. I don't always want her to eat it. I have to be careful. Sometimes too much of it hurts my tummy, especially if you're doing red meat. Carnitas is good. Carnitas were good. I'm ready for crockpot season. I'm ready to just do that. Do some stew. Do some soups. Ready for soups. Oh, you mean it's just soup? Vegeta, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well here. What you up to today? We are testing out my new Lumineth scheme. So let me show you the one that's a little further along. Here is our leader with our scheme. I think the blue I'm going to work on a tiny bit more, but for the most part, I think we're there. So this is Iliatha. Is the, I don't even know, faction of Lumineth? I clearly need to read the battle tome at some point. That's the flavor we're going for here. Welcome on in. I'm so mad. After I talked up the Taqueria's Carnitas bowl, they seemingly discontinued it. You reminded me I can't get it anymore. Can you make one at home? Can you do your own? I think Carnitas is so easy in the crock pot. And then you can throw it under the, I don't do this because I'm lazy, but you can throw it under your broiler for a little bit too to crisp up. That's a crock pot one I'll do pretty often. Ah, thank you, Sly. I'm really happy with it here so far. I think the blue just needs a little extra. And then I think we're set. But this is gonna be, I think, really pretty across the whole army here. So I think we're good. Curse slam. Curse him. Filth. Got what? One more with the black. And then we'll go to our gold. I lied. It doesn't have pumpkin. I thought it did. Ooh, coconut. Yeah, I do love coconut and things like coconut milk. Curse you, Slam! Curse you! I know I had one with pumpkin. It's hiding. Okay, one more. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, sorry, why are we cruising? He's the one that showed me this color scheme. And now I really like it, which means we're going to continue it. That's why we're cursing Slam. You. Damn, I said, get influence, nerd. They look sick. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just coming in from the train. Tell me to get influenced. Wow. Well, he would. He would, chat. And wow, you can skin bees? What do you get? Seems a little messed up. What do you get from bees? I got scared I'd restart level because some of the opals fell into the ground, into the walls or ground. Oh, but I didn't. I just missed them. Well, good. Glad you didn't have to restart. Maybe swap out the blue for another fall color. I like the blue. I like it. I like the contrast. Here is the Here's the battle tome art. But I think, yeah, I just need to tweak it a little bit. I think we're close. It just needs a little bit more. But I like the blue. I just gotta get it right where I want it. We shaded with dark sea blue. Yeah, that's the goal there. So like let me get the main guy out. We're really close. It just needs a little something something. Like a tiny bit more of the shade and probably a little bit of the highlight, and I think we're there. I just haven't done it yet. I was letting it kind of settle with the other colors real quick. Well, we're close. Another fall color would be pretty though, Bill. What would you sub the blue out for, you think, if you were to do an autumn? Because that's the other thing, is that red also comes in, which is also very pretty. That's kind of their like accent color across the army. If you look up Games Workshop's workup for these, they don't really pull the blue into the armor. They just do a gray, which is fine, but I think the blue adds a lot. My favorite thing from the latest WoW expansion is that there's a bee in a cowboy outfit named Bop. Cowboy Bebop. That's adorable. I do love when they add little things like that. That is really cute. With the plane mount, it's so fun to play around. New more delves. I have like 7 keys. Are those like weekly walkout type stuff? As someone not playing WoW. Deep gold yellow. Think of other colors, but that's armor. It is, yep. So it's like a... I don't know, it's almost like the ceramite for Space Marines, and then it has like the metallic overlay. Or inlay, I guess it would be. I actually kind of want to do the red first. Those are little dungeons and be done 1 to 4 people. Some are bountiful, have a bigger chest at the end you can unlock with a key. Oh, okay. You can keep keys for many things. Gotcha. You can get key. I'm sorry, I just read that. Oh, that sounds neat. I like having the key to unlock. I've had that with like other systems where like you still get the reward for doing it, but if you've got got the key, you get a little extra something. That's a cool way to do it, I think. Okay, I think it's just there. I guess, Bill, since you had those classes at Nova, is there anything you're wanting to work on here next? Are you gonna keep anything you're wanting to practice now? You've got the classes. Your bust you were working on look really good. I like the the very boingy bust. All right, yeah, we're pretty much in the batch paint territory at this point. Maybe not quite as exciting the rest of the stream here, but heck, if we can get our first unit done, mostly today, like that's cool. I'll take it. The bubble bust is amazing. Do bobble bust, add some googly eyes. Good to go. Are these units part of the spearhead? I believe so. I'd have to double check with mine. So these are from the Warcry box. I do have the spearhead, but I haven't opened it just yet. Because I think it's a mix of these plus the one with like the veil that covers. is kind of the character in that box. I think so, but I don't remember. Pretty sure the archers are in it. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. These just seem nice to start with because they had the shield and everything. That's why I grabbed them for today. Wanna have time to paint? That's a good start. True. That's true. Okay. Kinda wish I knew where my other golds were. This one's we're very much at the end of the pot. We may take a look and try and find... I can't find the gold I want to highlight with, but if we can find another of these, that would be nice. Start working on a light forge journey, Pally. Though she's at 78. Glad you guys are enjoying the expansion. Got the Jack the Reaper from Neko. Want to paint him like Android 16? That'd be fun. Neko stuff is so nice. I've got a few Neko pieces I was kind of thinking about starting to. That sounds like a fun project, Bill. The music and sound design for this expansion are so great. The story's great too, but man, they nailed the environment so well. Glad to hear you guys are enjoying it. Priory is the best looking place they made. I'll have to look up some. I think Panda mentioned another zone as well. I was trying to remember what Panda had said as far as a really pretty zone. I haven't even watched streams of it. Usually I tune in for at least a little bit. This time I haven't. Too busy doing other stuff. Blonde Cow, hello! Popping in for 10 minutes for driving 5.5 hours home. Hooray for cats and minis. Glad you'll be back home here soon. Thanks so much for coming by. Yeah, coming back home feels good. Glad you'll be back here soon. We are working on my accidental Lumineth army. We're doing the test color scheme today, so here is where we're at, Blonde Cow. We've pulled in the blue, we've pulled in our red. We still have to figure out skin tones. I think for base, I might keep it pretty simple with kind of what's on the box art. With the just the grass and... I mean, we could dip fall. We could dip, total autumn if we wanted to. I don't know. I kind of like the contrast of the green, but we'll see how we feel here. We could go complete autumn if we wanted, I guess. But yeah, they've been fun. You did it, Ninja Mage. Congrats. Congrats. And thank you so much for the bits, for the giant bop bop. Bopping along. A reminder that Twitch does have September. If anyone is wanting to save some money with your subs. We also have that goal below my face. When we reach that, we'll have some more video game days here on... Normally Wednesday here we do video games. I'm doing an extra paint day just because we had the long break. But if you guys want to see probably some more Space Marine, that goal is there below my face. But thank you everyone for all the support. I appreciate it. And if you wanted to nab some of those sub discounts for your favorite streamers, make sure you check that out. Thank you for the bits, Panda. I like that they keep doing like special emotes for different things. So like the DJ category. At the infinite kappa and things like that. It's fun they keep doing little emotes like that. New hype train emotes. Just fun. I think if you went yellow gold on the armor, would swap the yellow on clothes for green. That'd be cool. Well, when you get your accidental Lumineth army, you do it up. Come join me. First and third boss get me a lot when I play hardcore mode. Glad you got through it. I don't know anything about the game, but glad you did it. Nope. Would be pretty though. Yeah, I think having one color, a little bit more of the cool, really helps. So like the green or the blue. Balance it out a little bit. Or at least a neutral. Which may be why the Games Workshop just did the neutral gray. I thought it looked a little boring, but maybe why they did it. Looking to sell, trade your slaves to darkness. I haven't decided, is why I made that noise. I feel like it's one of those armies where like every time there's something new, I'm like, dang, that's really cool, I want to work on it. But like, realistically, can I? Will I? I don't know. Is there anything you're looking for, Bill? Waiting for Humble Bundle to give you the key for Space Marine 2. Is Tasmanian Tiger can use boomerangs as weapons? I feel like that'd be a game I see on, like, Games Done Quick or something. When you said the title. It's like, that sounds like a speed run type of game. But yeah, if there's, Bill, if there's anything specific you're looking for, let me know. I just keep going back to the army, it's hard. Well, they do have cool stuff, but now I'm at Skaven, Seraphon. I think Slanesh is the other thing I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Like, if I want to get back to it, if the archers just killed that army that badly for me, I just need to make a decision, honestly. Because I definitely enjoy Skaven and Seraphon. They're staying for show. The others I gotta decide. Warriors, Knights, Knight Chosen. I do have a lot of warriors. I can say that. Pretty sure if someone got really good at it, they get 100% in 3 hours, maybe. Definitely kind of gives that vibe when you're describing it. I think I should probably dig it out and decide, Bill. If I do, you'll be the first person I talk to. You would have first pick if I decide to sell it, but I don't know, it's a harder decision for me than it probably should be. It probably should be an easier decision than it is, but I keep coming back to them. It's like every time they get a new thing, it's like, ah, that is really cool. I should work on my stuff, and then I never do, so. At what point do I just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. She'll be the first to know. Oh, Chad, I don't know if I'm feeling batch pain. This is hitting hard. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more. Wasted Mind, are you here? Would you like to snack? Would probably be a good snack break time before I lose my mind batch painting. Here I am regretting extra Wednesday stream. Because batch painting. Pick something? Oh, we got a whole box of things. Okay, chat. We got a new Japanese snack box that came in yesterday. I don't want to look. Even the box is pretty. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna open it up here. Got the tea up top. Very pretty. Oh, I have to tell my British friends, I bought a tea kettle finally. Because I keep getting all this really nice tea. And it's like, fine, I'll get a kettle. This is gigantic. This is way bigger than I thought it would be. I need to figure out what to do with little art cards. I think I have them too. I've kind of set them aside as we've gone. Okay. Yeah, get the little pretty art card. Okay. Autumn Moon Festival. I want to go through here and see what speaks to me. Though, I will say this kind of does. This looks kind of fun. I don't remember exactly what it is. The other thing that's fun, but I don't want to do right off the bat, are the little... I don't know, they're like Japanese peeps, essentially. The little bunny marshmallows. Panda, thank you for the bits, the giant. Let's go. Let's go. I had so much fun drawing that. They also have the really pretty cookies. Well, one of mine's broken, but... Yeah, because, I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff in here. You want to start with the bunny cookie? Mine's broken, but you can start with the bunny cookie. I have a lot of bunny stuff. I don't think I realized until now. Alright, bunny cookie it is. Not British, but hooray, a kettle! I did it. I finally did it. Chat got really upset one day when I said I just microwaved my cup. They got really, really upset with me. Now I have a kettle. Oh, Mikan. That's orange, right? Smooth Mikan flavored cream is sandwiched between crisp, thinly baked cookies, adorned with a captivating design of rabbits under a full moon. Pleasantly sweet and tart, they pair perfectly with a cup of tea. That's what we've got. And this is the cute little... I need to figure out what I want to do with the plates. Because they're all really cute, and I'd like to put them somewhere. I don't know where to put them. It's right and proper. No, you guys are right. I just... it didn't seem worth the money. Now it seems more worth it, because I've got all this really nice tea to drink. Alright. Open this up. Orange! The results are the same. Hot water. Depending on the tea, some you want warmer water than others. I don't have settings on the one I picked up, but if I was like a really big tea person, you'd want different settings. I did microwave the cup, yep. I have an electric kettle now, yep. Alright, let's try our cookie. Cheers. I wish I could taste the cream a little bit more, but it is nice. Mm. Yeah, I can't taste the flavor. I wish there was more cream. Mm-hmm. It's good though. Hey Siege, welcome in. How's little plates? We can get mine out here in a second. How are you today? What you up to? We're just having a little snack break because I don't want to batch paint. Gotta focus on work and get it done for Sis comes in. Sounds good, Panda. Thanks so much for hanging out today and thank you for the support. We will see you later. Have fun with family. Oops. Okay, we're not bending over anymore today. Hurts too much. Here's the little plate. Oh, no. I was gonna say hand size, but I have small hands. Yeah, they're like enough for like a little snack. This one's got like a texture. Rougher where the moon is. Instead of the glazed area. They're cute though. I've got, what, 3 of them now? I just need a good spot for them. I've tasted this flavor before. I don't even taste the flavor. Like, there is cream there. I can tell that there's something there, but I can't really taste it, if I'm honest. I kind of like that the other stuff is not, like, super strong, overpowering, but I think I can just a little bit more on this one. I'm back for the cool plate. It's okay, I have electric kettle now. You can stay. You can stay and join me for tea now. Alright. Back to Lumina. Thank you, Ace of Mine, for snacks. Oh, really good. The theme of this box is just so pretty, too. Just think, Waste of Mine. I'm gonna say a few months. You know, I'm gonna be optimistic here. I could tell you about the box in Japanese. I'm here to make bro so proud. Then I'd be sitting there like, oh. We learned together. The box is blue. The box is 5 inches wide. The box is cute. Yeah. I'd say they quickly glossed over it, so I didn't get to practice it. But Busu, one of the lessons was to say that you liked something, and now I can't remember what it was. Because it was real quick. It was like, this is how you do it. And then they gave me like an example. And they're like, this is how you do this. I was like, oh, okay. Guess we're moving on. I figured it would come up again, so I didn't like sweat it. But then they had me starting to read like just sentences and sentences of hiragana. So I'm sure it'll come up again. There it is. Yeah. Do I get to eat the snack still? Not until you say it back, Wasted Mind. Not until you say it back. Ski debts. There we go. So I could say I like the box. Box ski desk. Blue coxie desk. I did realize that, like, now when Des is at the end of a sentence, I don't even, like, read it. Like, I know what it is. So that's kind of nice. But it's like, okay, that part's taken care of. Got that. Like, I don't have to sound that one out every time. Don't worry, Gato, Mr. Roboto. Snack time right now. Yeah, so you know it's working. Yeah. That felt good. I think they use Watashi a lot in the like first lessons. That's another one I'm like, yep, skip. Next. I think if there's anything else just to like share, not to like I don't want to annoy bro, so if there's anything else like stood out to me. It's been a lot of just breaking down words at this point. To get the hiragana memorized. It's a lot of breaking down words. More number practice. Oh, it helps me too? Okay, I'm glad. Feel like I'm running up to my parents like, look at my homework. Look what I did. But yeah, that's just what a lot of mine is. It's just breaking down the words. Nothing super exciting just yet. Other than the little moments of, I've done that now. Okay, cool. Those little victories have been nice. I remember, let me take a look at what's next, actually. What do I learn next? I kind of wish I was at the numbers portion for Busu as well. Well, that's right. They had me writing like a hiragana paragraph next, and it's like, you know what? I don't have the brain power for that right now. Ooh, actually, exciting. I've got a couple more lessons, and then I'm diving into katakana. We're almost there. So I guess like in both, I'm getting close to kata. That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to start that. Cool. Sometimes when Mini-Butt stays up past her bedtime, she does math problems. I think in some scheme to make us less annoyed, she's still awake. That's really cute, though. It's okay, I was up studying. Like a nerd. What a nerd. That's really cute, though. Yeah, English, please, for moderation. Ah, wouldn't that be cool? I can put, start putting English and Japanese? How cool would that be, Chad? I'm just leveling up here. Just leveling up. I'm glad I make Kuro so rushy. Mag versus Phantom. Big time nerd. Not in that house. Nope. Nope. Couldn't be. Couldn't be. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm struggling. I got really excited we got the color scheme, and now it's like, oh, I have to do it 5 more times? We struggling here. Oh yeah, does it work? Are you impressed enough that she can continue to stay up? The batch painting blues. I got the blues. That's okay. We've got a couple characters we can paint on stream. The rest I may leave on. Unless it's like an in-between projects thing. But we have the little guy on his Nimbus Cloud. We've got that giant billboard of a banner we can paint. And then, yeah, the lady with, like, the veil. It's kind of covering her. So we got a few characters. That makes the batch painting a little better. Working great on corn. Oh, could've used contrast. Could've, but man, I like this color scheme. Which I guess I could have found something. I don't know. I'm still kind of split on the quick paint. I just don't enjoy using them as much. They're cool, and I'm glad that they do what they do, but I just don't have as much fun working with them. It was great for my Skaven. Very, very, very glad they're around for the Skaven. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do another full army in it. I guess something like demons or something would be easy for it. So I did PAX West this weekend. I got there a really good deal on Slay the Spire board game. I saw that has a board game. Have you already played it, or are you going to play it now that you've got it? The stage I find them using is glazes more than anything. Heavily diluted. Yeah. That'd be great for that. It's been really fun watching Scott attack projects with it, because, like, Scott wasn't feeling painting. But the fact that he can get, a bunch of corn knocked out. Just fun watching him get back to doing more of it. Little animal part trinkets, wolf tails, etc. Yeah. I think especially organic stuff. Contrast is great for that. Like, if I had done my Seraphon in contrast, that probably would have worked really well. Between all those scales and things. I guess what color do these gems need to be? We still do red? What do they got? I don't think my... Did we have a gem? Okay, looks like they're red also. That makes sense. Alright, chat. Between a mix of batch painting and this gold being at the end of the pot, I think we might do just a tiny bit more and call it an early day. That way I can get lunch, record the August challenge. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm being very entertaining right now. And that's okay. Today was a bonus stream anyway. That's okay. Glad we got to hang out today. Thank you everyone for coming to spend your Wednesday with us. Normally we do video game streams on Wednesdays. If you guys want to follow for more painting or when we get back to video games. We've got Space Marine 2 up next. And then I think chat wants to dip back to Ace Attorney, and I'm here for it, so probably some more. Did you learn the I haven't yet. I don't think I've done any kanji. I think they've stuck pretty much to all hiragana. I think Zero had like 2 ways to write it, and I'm trying to remember what the other option was. Because I ended up using the one that they actually had in like grayed out kind of text. That's what I knew. So like say row. Let me show you the 3. Oh, I know. That's 1, 2, and 3, right? I do know that one. I do know that one. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We did it. The others, I don't know. When you get to 100, and that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. The others, I don't know. Yeah, Japanese is easy. That one's a good one. That one's fun. And then the rest hit. Yep. No. There you go, chat. You've learned some more. You now know Gohan and 1, 2, and 3. Good to go. You can just wander around with that knowledge. Good to go. It's like that in the other kanji though that I like. I would say tree was the one that you've told me, and that still stays in my head. JPIC, hello, how are you? What you up to today? Do you want to see my Lumineth? Hold on. We're to the batch painting now, JPIC, but here's our test boy. Small forest, 2 trees. Bigger forest, many trees. I love that. I love that so much. I'm excited to learn more things like that. Like, that's just fun. I like that. Oh, thank you, JPIC. But yeah, we're getting there. I've definitely hit, like, the point today where I'm like, I don't want to batch paint. So we're kind of suffering through a few more of them before I go get lunch. But I like the scheme. I think the blue still needs a tiny bit of work, but I think we're about there. What are you up to today? I remember you telling us about the treef, too, bros. I am curious. I have eidetic memory or photographic memory, and I'm wondering how much that's going to help me with the kanji. Because that was really, really helpful when I was doing German. So we're going to see how well that works. Yeah, I'm curious to see how I do here. I hope so. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, when I was doing German in high school, obviously it's been too long for me to remember a lot of the words now. I would do, because I have the different, like masculine, feminine. So I would do flashcards in different colors. So like masculine, I still remember is red. Feminine was blue. Neutral was green. Basically, as soon as I went through those flashcards a couple times, remembered. So I might have to do something similar. Yeah. Memorize. That's my TISM superpower is my eidetic memory. So that part was always really easy. It's always the grammar that trips me up a bit. Because that's harder to... The language program I'm using? So I am using Busu, the app. Busuu. My workbook, I'm using Genki. And then I have a couple video games I've been hopping between, Bill. Once you get into the kanji, you'll see the individual components, how they're repeated a lot in different positions. That's going to be fun to learn, I think. I think I'll really enjoy that. Because that's kind of what I do when you're showing me things now, is like the drink thing. I've applied that to other things. I think I'll enjoy that. Food thing, drink thing, fruit thing. Part of that is that Americans don't get taught real grammar. That's what a German teacher in college used to say. I don't know what would be different, but yeah, getting the structure can get me a little goofed up. That's definitely where I feel a little more uncomfortable. I can get all the words, but then putting them into the structure, that's definitely where I get a little uncomfy. But yeah. It's been fun. You guys will continue to hear about it, whether you like it or not. So, welcome to it. Welcome to it. I like this part of my streaming career of I'm gonna do what I want and The real ones will stick it out and learn with me. The others, can come back the next day. We're doing some painting. That's fine. We're gonna do whatever I want. There's a lot of truth in that. It never ceases. Whoa! Ceases to amaze how much of a grasp of grammar most people with multiple languages have. Yeah! Because you have to learn those, like, rules and then how it works in the other ones. Makes sense. Wild Wolf, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some Lumineth. We did a kind of a test scheme. And I like it enough to go ahead and start working on the rest of the unit. So that's what we're doing now. How are you? Doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm bringing the WOG with you. Are you working on some orcs? What we got? I can speak and write with great grammar. Ask me what the rules are. Yeah, nah. Nah. That's not the English grammar is. Here are the rules, then there's the 1,000 exceptions. Yeah, so on top of the spelling exceptions, here's all the grammar exceptions. And then here's all the slang that doesn't really fit into anything. My understanding of grammar is strictly vibes-based. Like, and I've been taught vibes grammar in school. I just bought an orc set on Amazon. What did you get? Welcome in. Orcs are so much fun to work on. I love working on all their characters. Gazgul's great. I think the last orc thing I worked on, I think it was the kill rig. Those things have a lot of pieces. But it was still fun. We don't need no stinking rules. Throw them out. Only vibes. No rules, only vibes. We can play no exceptions in grammar. Yeah, we do. We sure do. There's plenty of them. As someone who studied German, absolutely English has weird things. That's why I liked German. German made a lot of sense. And then you look at English and you're like, what the heck? What are we doing? English is the vibes based. That's did language intervention teaching for a while. That's what you always said. It's more complex to teach you the actual rules than just practice until you know it by vibes. That's what some of the, my TikTok has now become a lot of people teaching Japanese. But it's a lot of, like, learn the phrase for now. You don't need to know exactly how it works. Like, that'll come as you keep learning, but for now it's a lot of listening to the phrase, seeing how the phrase is used, and kind of going from that. You can learn the finer points kind of as you go. German and French didn't make sense for you, JPEG. Interesting. I don't know French at all, but German made a lot of sense. I liked German. I'm just sad I didn't have, like, a good teacher after that first teacher moved away. I feel like it kind of became I taught myself the rest of German, but... Same with this always, well, words, they're rules, but good luck. Yeah, exactly. We are the best. No Zagen rule. Daka, that is the rule. We live by the rule of Daka. Always more. Always more. Oh, I'm making a mess. Yeah, I gotta... Okay, chat, I'm getting real messy. I think it's time we wrap up for today. I'm getting our gold all over that pretty blue. I think it's time. You find English way easier? Interesting. Huh. I don't know. As an English speaker, I thought German made more sense. That's interesting. But obviously, like, English is Germanic, so I guess I had a foundation already. It just took out some of the silliness I guess I felt. All right, chat, we're going to wrap up here. But thank you so much for joining me as we got our test scheme together. So here's our recap on where that's at. I'm going to adjust the blue a tiny bit, but then we'll keep cruising. I may try some basing on this group too. I don't know if I want to go full autumn or if we do more of like what they already have on the box, where it's just kind of the real basic grass and stuff. But yeah, that's what I got. So we will be back on Sunday with more miniature painting. If you want to come hang out in between streams, we've got our Discord. I'll throw that in here. You can come share what you're working on. We do have our September challenge going if you want to join us for that. We also have YouTube, which is where our VODs are. I'm going to be working on the August challenge video today. So that should be up next week if you want to check that out. And then Broso, thank you. My socials. I posted the Dark Angels in purple today if you want to check those out and help me out. Comments, shares, all that helps me out. Those are on Instagram and TikTok, so you can check those out there. Oh, JPIC sneaking in right at the end. Thank you so much for 62 months of support. Almost a whole year. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming to hang out today. I'm just going to wrap up here. I'm going to go get some lunch. But thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.